Okay. I mean, that's pretty much the same with all companies, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you see, it's either you find a book or you hire a screenwriter to turn it into a script, and then from that you look for financing. That's where you raise money. So you apply for funding
So
at like
where do you source out your funding?
so like the NAVF, DTI, IDC.
Okay.
Sometimes you get these. So once you basically, so you have the project, right? You have the project. You get someone to write it. Um, you have a finished script, and then you do a breakdown, script breakdown. You do a budget. You find the location. You do all of that, and then you know how much the project costs. Um, and usually then you go to like a distributor and you say, I've got this project. Will you give me a letter of intent? If I get financing for this, will you distribute it? After that, then you go to the finances like the NMVF and IDC. They like much more receptive if you have a film package and you have a distribution agreement or a letter of intent from a distributor or a sales agent. Then they'll give you money. Um, so the money, basically, I don't know if you know any, how much do you know about film financing?
Zilch. That's why we're having this conversation.
Okay. So now you've got the project, you've got the package, you've got the presentation, and everything. So what happens is, let's say the budget for the movie is 10 million. That's a nice round number. So you apply for funding at the NFVF for like 2 million, and then you go to the IDC, maybe get another 2 million, and then maybe get another investor, get another 2 million, and then maybe you've got 6 million now. And then you go to the DTI, which gives like South African production companies like, I think it's 20 to 50% of their money for their film. So you just have to have like a
Oh,
lot of black creatives and stuff like that, like head of departments, and then you can get the rest. So you get 2 million, 2 million, 2 million, and then 4 million from the DTI. Now you've got the 10 million that you need
wait,
for your
sorry.
movie.
You said the DTI gives you back a certain percentage of the amount that you request from them.
They give you 50% of your budget if you meet the
Oh, of the budget. Okay.
requirements. So you have to spend a certain amount of money. You also have to have like black HODs from directors and producers, so you can get half of your budget from them, basically.
Yeah.
So once you have your budget, then you go and you go to pre-prod. You start hiring people, the DPs and the head of departments. You have production meetings. You have script breakthroughs. You do additions, and then you do like further planning. You go scouting, location scouting with the HODs, and then you've just prepped. Usually, like pre-prod is around 6 weeks. Uh, it can be less if the budget is low, and then after the pre-prod stage, then it's production. Maybe you shoot for 3 weeks or 4 weeks. It depends obviously on the film. After shooting, then it's the wrap phase where everything is being returned to where you hired it, like clothes, props, and stuff like that. And then the post production starts. So this will obviously the editing. This will probably be like 4 to 6 months or even more, just like editing the film and crafting it. And then after maybe you have a picture locked, then you will start doing an audio mix. After audio mix, you do the color grading. You can hire a colorist, and then they'll color the film. Obviously, for like if it's going to cinema, it has to be a certain format. The colorist will make a DCP. DCP is basically is like a file that they play at the cinema. Basically, it's just like a file name.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you go to your distributor, and then they'll hook you up with the disc with the with the theaters, like Stikinico, the exhibitor basically, and then the movie will play in the
Would that be the distributor now?
Sorry?
No, I didn't get that. Please say that again.
So I'm saying like after like editing, sound and color grading, then you'll show your film to the distributor and then they'll make a DCP, talk to them, and then they'll give you like a delivery list that you have to deliver, order for the movie to go to like cinema. Sometimes you're gonna go to, most movies go to festivals first, so they go premiere at wherever. You still need like a DCP for that. And then, oh yeah, and then obviously you're gonna agree on the release date. What's the best date to release the movie? Obviously, if it's like June here, it's like summer in America. There's like all these big blockbusters playing. So you obviously don't want to release like same time as Mission Impossible because you might not recoup your money. So you have to be strategic in terms of yeah. Yeah, and then pretty much, oh yeah, and then obviously the marketing starts and all that stuff, and then leading up to the movie's release. But yeah, that's the sort of process in a nutshell.